On this episode of Days of Our Lives, Xander gives Jada a fresh lead, Paulina gets a worrying text, Johnny asks Channel for advice, and Trip and Wendy have a passionate exchange. Chloe enters the living room in the morning and sees Xander seated at a table. He inquires about the breakfast options after she thanks him for the cozy mattress. He reminds her of their agreement when she scowls. She reminds him that her offer was to assist rather than serve as his personal housekeeper. She goes off to pack since she realizes this is a poor idea. He stops her and expresses regret. Xander offers to take her to breakfast so they can discuss their living arrangement after she continues to make mistakes. Trip feeds Wendy in Seattle peppers and eggs that he made using his mother's recipe. Wendy might grow accustomed to this. They fawn over one another after eating. They almost kiss when the phone rings. Johnny, who is startled she's still in Seattle, receives an answer from Wendy. Joey had just returned home from the hospital, so she stayed to help with him. But she'll be back shortly. Because he misses her, he feels happy. As Paulina and Abe are eating pancakes at home, Channel emerges from the bedroom and enters the living area. They talk about Channel's date and the fact that her bakery won't open until they identify the source of the contaminated biscuits. Abe is given the task by Paulina of getting rid of the commissioner. Colin calls Talia from his hotel room to inquire about her date with Channel. He will be concentrating on her mother while she makes Channel fall in love with her. Talia queries what that implies while eating breakfast at the pub. When Jada walks in, she asks who she is speaking to. Talia makes up the story that she was discussing Channel's panic attacks with her mother. Talia departs after Jada remarks that she is being very defensive. Paulina leads Abe into Rafe's office. She asks why Sloan hasn't been taken into custody yet. Paulina assumes there must be another suspect because of Rafe's arrogant silence. He acknowledges Jada suspected Talia. Given that she is dating Channel, Paulina finds it hard to imagine that she would be involved in something so evil. At Paulina's house, Johnny visits Channel. He fears Trip will win Wendy away from him. Maybe he should approach her in Seattle. Channel advises him to keep quiet and not suffocate her. He concurs. As she told him about her rendezvous with Talia, she grinned. It was fantastic at first, but then things became weird. Since then, Talia has not spoken to her, and this is driving her nuts. Johnny advises her to follow her own advice and keep her composure. But if Talia is blind to Channel's brilliance, she is a complete moron. As Johnny stands up to depart, she wishes him good luck with Wendy. She observes him strolling out the door with longing. Wendy suggests to Trip in Seattle that she should return home right away. Trip promises to return to Salem soon, but he will remain there for a few more weeks while waiting for Joey to recover. He wants her to stay so that they may spend time together without outside interruptions. Wendy can't continue working from home for so long. She is also concerned about Lai. Trip thinks she's actually just picking Johnny though. Wendy is not making a decision. They both appeal to her in different ways. Trip has faith that she will recognize their compatibility. He is still in the running, Wendy claims, and she just might. Concerned about Colin's intentions for Paulina, Talia visits him in his hotel room. He intends for Talia to experience a panic attack. Talia rejects his strategy. While Talia convinces Channel to love her, he will come up with another plan. He reassures Talia, who is hesitant, that they will be content once they defeat Channel and Paulina. He gives her a passionate kiss while professing his love for her. Xander, Chloe, and Jada take a seat together at the pub. If Sloan has already been detained for the cookies, Xander queries. Jada questions why he is so involved, but is unable to speak about an ongoing inquiry. Xander regrets Channel's bakery going out of business. Even her staff resides in the rundown hotel. Jada sways uncomfortably. She claims Talia is her sister, and that she resides with her. Xander shudders, presuming Talia is now dating that disgusting Brit. Jada requests the room number. She asks again after Xander hesitates while flashing her badge. He explains in room 106. While Xander treats himself to her meal, Jada departs. Wendy arranges a flight and a ride-sharing from Seattle. Like in Casablanca, Trip had hoped for a beautiful airport farewell. They can do that right there, according to Wendy. Trip gives her an intense kiss. Wendy explains that they will always have Seattle when her car shows up. As she walks away, Trip's face breaks into a broad grin. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel, Daily Bulletin News, and stay with us.